We've got a matchup today where the focus will be on the passing game. The Jets are #1 in pass defense, and they're going up against a Patriots offense that knows they'll be challenged.
All right, Larry, thanks. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Have the football. Opening drive of the game. Here we go. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Offense staying ahead of the chains here, 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He hits Stewart in the flat. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. And with his size coming out of the backfield, usually takes more than an arm tackle to get him down. That's why they like to get him involved in the passing game.
No doubt about it. You saw him running that angle route there and catching the ball. And with his size, not often thought to have hands, but we're hearing that more and more. Guys are doing a better job of catching the ball at any size coming out of the backfield because they need to be a full part of the offense.
Here's Stewart. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
They'll set up a throw. Throw left side complete. That's Payne. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs here. Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Watch it now, Barney.
Shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A dump off here to Stewart. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there, couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Detroit! Detroit! Now let's go! Green 39! Green 39! Back 99 Philly, here we go! Here we go now!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's in! Touchdown, Jets! Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
And they can talk all they want about putting the loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. And from down in Miami, an update. The Dolphins have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Here we go. Green 39! Green 39!
3rd and 2, Simeon. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down. Charles, what do you have on that fake? The holder just taking it, rising up, and going right through the chute for the first.
It felt like something out of the way, way back machine. The old flying wedge where you take the little holder and get it involved inside all those big blockers. And they found a way to get the first down because I almost lost him in there until they emerged and they pulled him out of the pile and showed he picked up the first down.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. Now they'll run on the draw. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Here's Simeon now on 2nd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Throwing on 3rd down, Simeon. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He loses 5 full yards to bring up 4th. Second quarter down in Miami. The Dolphins have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor.
Let's go!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter.
Let's go! Move, Landy! Move, Landy!
From the gun on 3rd, Simeon. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. This offense hoping to put together a drive that will end at least 3 points to get them the lead here going into the lockers. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. 23 yards on the play. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
And now a first down following that long gain.
Over!
looking to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but then their defense has to come right back out on the field.
It is exciting.
Now from down in Miami, and the Bengals out to the early advantage. Nate Peterman with 2 first-half touchdown passes. They'll run it now out of the gun, and they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you can actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the scout troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast.
And he's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike, gets a Patriot touchdown. Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the 2nd half. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
So they get the 3 here. A big drive now for this offense. They'll have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they search for a late score. They'll drop the throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Collier, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back to throw, and he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball will arrive. of surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They got a chance to strike.
He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
Offense working with a second and goal now from the... And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His second. This defense looking to preserve the tie and try to keep this offense out of field goal range here late. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Simeon now to throw. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. Simeon. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Now Simeon. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Now it's Simeon. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And to give this time to the tailback. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now here's a timeout as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. From the left hash, this for the win. And his kick here is good. That game's gone final now in Philly, and it was the Eagles that wound up winners in that one. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur in the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for New England, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else than their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.